Oh, hello, guys. Today I'm going to talk about the time I went upstairs to do live sketching and I recorded that. So let's get started. Live sketching is basically sketching objects that are in front of you. That's pretty much it. You just see something lying on the table, you draw it. You see your surroundings, you draw it. All that you need for live sketching is a sketchbook, a pencil, or a pen, and that's it. Yeah. So I took my tripod and my phone and my sketchbook and I took a Stedler charcoal pencil because I really love that medium, and I sat on the terrace to record what I was drawing. I started drawing on on the page that I was on, but after trying to draw, I started drawing the building from the top, and that really didn't work out for some reason. Then I flipped the page and I started to sketch again, because that's what you do. You when you make a mistake, you just have to let it be, because that's how it works. So then I again drew like the outline of the building roughly. Then I started to draw the trees in the on the bottom of the composition, because trees are relatively easier to sketch, and for me what I do is if I find a composition to be a bit more challenging or complex, I start with the most easiest thing that I can do. So yeah, that's why I started with trees and I just did that, drew the road. Then I started to draw the building. I couldn't really draw so much, like I couldn't draw each and every detail of the balcony, of the windows, of anything for that matter. So I just reduced them to color, to just renders. I just, used the play of light and shadow and just depicted that. Basically, the values, to be a bit more specific. And that's what I did. And I kept in mind how many floors are there in the building. And yeah, I just continued to draw things, and it went really pretty decent, I would say. I didn't really do it that good. One of the reasons is because I wasn't patient enough, and also because it was getting darker, and because I tweaked the exposure of the camera, it looks a bit lighter than it actually is. So yeah, that was one of the things, and I just finished the sketch as quickly as I could, because I was being a bit impatient. And once I'm done, whenever I'm done with the live sketch, what I make sure that I do is I write the time that I sketched it, or the time that I finished it, and the date. So just to keep a memory, because once you go back to that sketch, you can, just look at that and kind of relive that moment. That is something really fascinating about live sketching. Or in my college, I always used to do live sketching in the break time, whenever I could, whenever I had the time. We also used to go on sketching trips, because that is another fun ride to go on. And I basically, one of the most amazing live sketching experiences that I ever had was in Varanasi, where I just spent a week probably doing nothing but live sketching, which was damn fun. We'll talk about it someday. So yeah, that's all for this video. I'll stop speaking now and let the music play. So So that was all for the video, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you found something new about live sketching. For me, one of the most basic concepts of live sketching is to not make pretty pictures. It's to just capture the moment as it is and create a documentation, a record, so that I can look back at it and it can be like a memoir for me. So yeah, that was it. I hope to see you guys again soon. If you did like it, share with your friends. Do let them know about this concept, and I really urge you to start live sketching from today, because it's the best practice. If you get an art block, just live sketch. Bye bye.